Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this magic ink marble. Before we begin, on the screen you will see a list of all the magic inks used in this tutorial. There are links to purchase all products seen in this video, so if you would like the exact products I'm using, you can find them all linked in the description down below. So to achieve this ink marble effect, we're going to use our ZSAZSAZAP, which is basically a gel cleanser. You can use any isopropyl alcohol, and we're going to be using a small art brush from Zaza Nails for Professionals. So I'm just going to grab my inks. We're going to start off with M01, M08, M05, M06, and finally M02. We're going to start with a white nail that has a matte top coat applied to it. Now, grabbing each of my inks one by one, I'm going to create diagonal splotches along the nail. I'm going to use each color until the full nail is covered with ink. Don't be afraid of overlapping, but be careful of overloading the nail with ink. It took me quite a lot of practice to learn the right amount of ink on the brush, the right amount of ink on the nail, and all those kinds of things. So practice will make perfect with marble. So I'm going to use the brush with not much cleanser on to create diagonal lines with the ink. Wipe the brush if the colors start mixing. The lines mustn't be exactly straight and parallel. They should turn and weave through each other, almost like rivers. Practice makes perfect. After creating the main lines, I will then go in and create what I like to call ghost lines, the secondary lines between many of the main diagonals. This will reinforce the marble effect. Once you're happy with the marble, allow it to air dry for a minute or two, then top coat and cure. I always recommend sealing inks with a gloss top coat, as I find matte tends to make the colors bleed, whereas I've never had that with glossy top coat. So for my second nail, instead of using a standard white, I'm going to use a pearlescent white. For this nail, I'm going to be using the magic inks M03, M10, M07 and M04. So for the ink application, I'm going to be repeating the exact same steps as the previous marble, but my method will slightly change when I go in with the brush. So where my method is going to change is, instead of creating the secondary ghost lines, I will go over some of the most prominent lines to split them into two, and I will add blobs of the cleanser, small amounts, to disrupt the strong sharp lines. So when happy, let dry for a minute or two, top coat and cure. You can see how cool the pearlescent shimmer effect is under the magic ink marble. It truly makes quite a difference. And there we go. This is how I achieve this stunning magic ink marble effect. These nails look amazing glossy, but I personally prefer the matte finish, as it gives off a very luxurious look. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for new videos coming in the next week, how to fit forms for extra long stiletto nails, and my final installment of how to marble. Have a lovely rest of whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Toodles!